All right. We are live. Okay, now it's working. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Man, it's been a hell of a ride just to try to get this video to start. I guess they don't like the title. Put my money away. Luka done lost me half of this. The Lakers last night. I'm betting on the Clippers. Now, where should we begin? Judgmental women. Women are very judgmental for no reasons at all. None. I mean it across the board. No reason at all. But it's mostly the people, women gonna come in there. Why you ain't talk about the doggone men? Why is it always the women? Because it's who I run into the most. They do the most. I swear to you, they do. I promise you, they do. I'm from Chicago, and believe me, there's so many judgmental women here from Chicago, but want a man. But it's like you want a man just to put him down. Is that what your goal is? Let's take a look at an example of what this is like. And I'm gonna tell you what happened in the mall just a few hours ago. This is the prime example of what I'm talking about. I want y'all to be able to see this. Look at what happens here.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you got a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. Also, I don't like that the fact that you put your hat.
What would be
Why do you have the
considered
hat
a fake
on?
briefcase though?
Fake
I mean,
briefcase
the
in
hair
which
done.
doesn't.
It's done. It's
So
done.
why
dog.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I understand. I just want to see your hair. Look.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles. You feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So
no problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
you sound like him though.
That's
So
because we from
talking-
the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
and
that.
that's respectful. I can respect
I just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have on your day-to-day speak. Speaking to all the other women, trust. I know you're good.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real like respect. I can't let you, like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went through
I'm just
was.
saying, though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
You feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle. I speak a
great.
certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's
That's
degree.
fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood niggas in general.
wasn't throwing shade
I
on you,
speak
love.
with a little slang. I got a little hood to me, but I'm educated, baby.
No, that's fine.
We can move forward.
Now, see, her delusion can't let her see what it is she wants. She never pointed out anything positive really about the guy. She wanted to tear down and talk about all generalities that she don't like. Yo, why your briefcase half open? This probably ain't nothing in it. Your assumption is that he got a briefcase, there's nothing in it. Why are you wearing that hat? Because your hair ain't done. And he was like, my hair is done. Well, why are you wearing that hat? It's what I chose to do today. You see, all generalities is not going to help him in a relationship. You're not going to improve him. You're not enhancing anything. It's terrible. Now, I'm not singling that one incident. That's a prime example. I'm going to show you what happened. Well, I'm going to tell you what happened today in the mall. Now, in the mall, these couples walk right in, right? Soon as they walk in, the woman happened to be Hispanic, or she looked like she could be Black Hispanicish. and she got a black guy with her. And she's sitting there, they come in, right? They come right there. I'm shopping, so I saw them when I first walked in. I went into the store to go buy some stuff. And first thing they start off with, and they start yelling at each other from the gate. Soon as she was like, "Oh, that's what I told you, okay? I told you." In public, this is a mall, people walking by. "I told you already what to do. I don't want to go there at 3 o'clock. I told you I'm not going to be ready to go there till 5." Ah, he said, "Well, I can't. It's not my fault if they say it starts at 3. I can't tell them if you want to go at 5 that I don't care. I'm just telling you." The guy's like, "I'm just letting you know that it started at 3." That's what I'm saying. You ain't a man. Because if you was a man, you could handle that. Why y'all starting at 3 when everybody got things to do and they traffic and everything? Y'all should just start it at 5. But that's my fault because you're not a man. In front of everybody in the mall, she's telling the guy she's with, he's not a man. And he just there looking like, like he was mad. He was like if there wasn't all these people in here, I would cuss you out. Yep, that's all you do. Walk away. Yep, walk away. Throw your little temper tantrum. Go on and pout. She said it more white girl than that. But that's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? That's the outcome of the situation that you're dealing with. Now you see what that dude went through. Like he said, you don't know the struggle I came through. Some of the best guys for you come from the hood. It's more of a struggle. I respect somebody that came out of the hood, then became successful. They went through something. They had the survival rate from where they come from is not abundant. And from them to come from that, come from nothing, and actually get a degree, get their education. Like he said, I had to search for my education. They don't have great education systems where we from. So I talk like the environment in which I was raised. So I got a little hood in me. I got a little swag. That's what he was saying. That don't mean I'm trash, baby. You want them L7s, like they call them little square guys. I'm not your fit. I know, like you said, I've talked to women in Chicago. I've dealt with them my whole life. This is a common fact in Chicago. Chicago women are very judgmental. And they never look inward. They look outward. They look and see everything wrong with you. But they never look and see what's wrong with them. Never. They're perfect. But the first thing they'll say is, I never said I was perfect, but you might as well. You ain't never said a mistake. You ain't never said nothing was your fault. If you said it was your fault, I don't remember it because I will recall it in history. No, it's everything you doing wrong. Never nothing they can do. You got the imperm. You're just imperfect for them. And they want that. They want the guy that they can pick at all day long. For what? That's not going to make your relationship better. It's going to make him miserable. And he don't even want to be there. He wish he could run away. But he's probably like, I'm at the point of no return. I'm just stuck. If that's what you want, a stuck person, then good. Go run out there. See if you can go find somebody else to deal with your crazy ass. I refuse to be stuck. Seeing all that, no way would I want that. There's no marriage I've seen that I said, man, I wish I had that. Sean probably got the best situation. That's about the closest thing you could come to a marriage. Because the things she allowed Sean to do, and she just okay with him doing it, and she doing all this work, I'll be like, wow, that's different. But when you find your life partner, you understand it better. So when she judged that man, she had no idea what she was doing. But that's how a young person who don't even know what the hell they're doing in life could sit there and point at somebody else, and she got less than him. You got less than him, but making him feel like he's less than nothing. How does that benefit anybody? Hit the like button for that, y'all. Y'all can super chat the Cash App is Carcino, you know that. But y'all make that make sense to me. How in the world is that going to help anybody? You feel me? How is that going to help anybody? Women love to put men down to make them look taller for some reason. Oh, Kyrie became a free member. I made a free I think I put a video out today for all the free members, for everybody, all the members on my Patreon today. Because today is the first. So the first, we always kick it off on the first. So we got everybody warmed up for what's gonna come for the rest of the day. So yeah, y'all finna get hit. Now, that's the new thing now. It's tear down. Women love to tear down a man. If a guy try to come and talk to him, hey, how you doing? Look at his shoes, girl. Look, them shoes so ugly, girl. I don't know. Them pants. I don't like the way he walked up. And look at that. Then leave him alone. Just say bye. But they'll sit there and let the guy buy him drinks, everything. Go, girl. You buy drinks, girl. All this stuff. Go ahead. Then they laugh at him and he leaves. And y'all keep tearing down a man's confidence for what? Kyrie said, "Nah, I'm VIP, baby. I'm seeing it all." Uh-oh. Dude, Kai ain't playing. Boy, if you VIP, it's so much you didn't miss. You got about 2,000 items to get caught up on. 2,000, dog. We got gay rappers doing sex acts. We got all kind of craziness on there. They had to slow us down. We was about to get totally taken out the game. They were like, you exposing way too much fast. I was like, oh, I didn't know we can't do this. Because I was sending you what they sent me. I had to get rid of most of that stuff, dog. I had to take all of it down. I had to take most of it down. The stuff I took down, Jesus Christ. I was like, man, I had to go delete my server. Like, I got to clean and wipe that because I don't want none of that stuff on there popping up. No, it's a clear cut case of these women, and being in Chicago, I've seen it a lot. Here, I don't know how it is in a lot of cities, but by living here, I've seen it the most. And I've seen how they carry themselves when they bring nothing to the table. They don't realize you got more than them. So I'm gonna play it one more time, just for example, so people can see exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. Also, I don't like that the fact that you put your hat.
What would be
Why do you have a
considered
hat
a fake?
on? Did you put the fake flower in your vest? Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest.
She just went past, hey, very good, but I don't like. She want to go right to what she don't like about this man from the very jump.
Trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. Also, I don't like that the fact that you put your hat.
What would be
Why do you have a
considered
hat
a fake
on?
briefcase though?
Fake
I mean,
briefcase
the hair
or
done.
something.
It's done. It's
So
done.
why
dog.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I don't understand. I just want to see your hair though.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with.
And why don't you ask to see his hair? See, you didn't. I want to see your hair though. Well, if you want to see his hair, then you ask to see his hair. If you want to see his hair, you ask to see his hair. You don't ask him why you wearing a hat. You see how crazy this is?
With, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay, you feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles, you feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So
no problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
you sound like him though.
That's
So
because we
talking-
from the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
and
that.
that's respectful. I can respect
I just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have on your day-to-day speak. Speaking to all the other women, trust. I know you're good.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real like respect. I can't let you, like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went through
I'm just
was.
saying though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
You feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle. I speak a
great.
certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's
That's
degree.
fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood niggas in general.
I wasn't throwing shade
I
on you,
speak with a little slang. I got a little hood to me, but I'm educated, baby.
No, that's fine.
We can move forward.
I'm educated, baby. Right. Hey, just because I got a little slang to me, don't mean, like, don't take this like it's like I'm dumb. You want a man because of his vocabulary. Man, you remind me of this girl named Kenya. Kenya was like that. She went to California because I can't stand Chicago people, you know. And everybody says I look like I'm from California. I should be there. So Kenya took her big forehead ass over to California for them people to trust, right? So she ended up getting her a white man. Sorry, Kenya, I used your real name, but it's plenty of Kenyas out there. I ain't gonna say your last name. So go ahead, forehead. Took herself all the way out there to California. Got a white guy who was well spoken, not like us people in the city, in the hood. She got her a man. He had his apartment. He had a dog. They was taking pictures on the beach. She had gotten her a man. If it was Facebook and MySpace and any of that stuff at that time, oh, they'd have been all over it. They had photos and everything. Pull right down. So they had their feet in the sand, taking pictures of their feet. laying up, crossed up on the beach. They were living the life. Then it's like as soon as that happened, and she sent back all the pictures, and people used to use mail back then to send photos. Yeah, it was crazy, right? Like actual mail. Post office. She sent these pictures back and like, oh look, she's in Cali. She's doing big things. Then next thing you know, 2 weeks back, 2 weeks later, I'm in the hood. I'm walking around. Who do I see? Kenya. It's like 2 weeks later, Kenya's back in the hood. And I was like, oh, she's probably visiting. I'm like, oh, what's up, superstar? I was so you nah, I moved back. Ugh, no, I don't even want to talk about what happened. I'm like, okay. She's like, no, I just moved back. Cali is, it's good, it's fun. I had my, I never said I was gonna stay there permanently. I just wanted to go there to see what it was like. And so she tried to go back to her old guy, her old boyfriend. And she was like, and I'm like, dude, he didn't just play, he had 3 women messed up because they believe his lies. He's a Drake, light skinned guy, curly hair, and he just played and lied to these women to manipulate them, to get them to do what he wants. And he would take their virginity, and that's what he wanted to do, and just ruin their life. So now, this person who's well out of his, like, he's like 18, right? Or he got to be like 19 at this point, 19 years old. And this guy sits here dating with Kenya, who's older than him. She's 20. She just comes back and she's upset that the guy she was staying with out in California, and she told him the whole story. She wouldn't tell it to me because she didn't want to be embarrassed. I didn't care because she used to like me and I didn't care. I had no concerns for her. She didn't tell me because she was like, I don't think he liked me. And then the girl she was talking to, Marilyn, liked me. And they would talk amongst each other about it. And I'm like, I didn't even know nothing about it. I'm playing sports. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win games. I ain't got time to hear about the gossip the girls are doing in the corner. So now all of this went down. I had no idea. This is relaying back to them. It's the reason why this guy, Corey, got an attitude with me over a girl I don't want and don't know nothing about this. So he had a problem with me back in the day. After being cool with me, then he, flipped out over that. Then we had a fight, and I had to put him back in line. So once he got back in line, he was good. Now, all of that went down, and it was like, okay. Oh man, Angie Stone passed away. Damn. Rest in peace, Angie. This is a terrible, terrible week, man. Everybody, Roberta Flack gone. We lost Gene Hackman. And now we lost Angie Stone. So anyway, getting back to the story, she comes down the line, right? And come to find out, the one other girl who I did like, I had no idea she had fell victim and gave her virginity to that guy. I find this out when I just ran into her, and I'm with her. I was like, man, what's up? Because I was going to college. So I'm like, running into her. I'm thinking she's going to the university. She's not going to the university. She's just hanging out there. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you here? This don't even make sense. I thought she was going to the school. She was like, nah. Nah, I don't go here. I just come here and go to the library and read books. So I said, something's wrong. This girl was like valedictorian, straight A student, everything. Now this is a whole nother girl named Nina. Now, I mean Nisha. Oh, I said Nina, Nisha. So Nisha, I liked Nisha. Now that was not to be whatever. And she was mentally all over the place. And I didn't know what was going on with her. I'm like, she's not the same Nisha I used to know. She is totally like mind gone. So her brain is like everywhere. So I'm like, okay, she's really smart, but she's like all over the place. Like, and then they don't have enough water over there in Africa, and then this is over there, and then her brain is like over here. I'm like, can you get back like to the hood? And you, how you doing? Like, what's going on with you? So we used to walk and talk. So we'll walk to the crib and walk through the neighborhood. Once you do that one, two times, y'all date. The hood just say y'all date. So the hood had stamped us as a couple. Because I'm walking with her, which was cool by me. So now this upsets other women that see this and other guys. And Corey is like, oh, she with him? But he was like, man, that's cool. He's like, that's cool. I don't want nothing to do with her no way. Because she's like a stalker. So once he took her virginity, he didn't want her no more. He was one of those weird, crazy, twisted type dudes. So, man, I already knew he was a weirdo. So I didn't even deal with him no more. But it's been years since we had our fight. So it wasn't like it meant anything at this point. So when I saw him, I was like, hey, what's up? That's why she was like, she just kept going, beeline. He was like, what? You ain't gonna talk to me? I was like, whoa, like what's going on with that? He was like, man, I used to hit that. I was like, wow. So I found out. I was like, well, all right, well, let me catch up with her. So I ran out there and caught up with her and everything, and she explained to me what was going on. Now, back to Kenya. Kenya, I run into her, and she's back in the hood. Running to Kenya, and Kenya was telling me about X, Y, and Z. Then all of a sudden, Kenya, I was like, oh yeah, that's I was like, Corey, right there on the porch. I don't want to talk to Corey. But come to find out, she was with Corey also. He took her virginity. He did the same thing he did to Nisha. He did it to Kenya. Kenya's back in there. He was the reason she blamed all men in the hood and went to California. Now she's back. And here is the big twist where everything goes down. It's a guy named LaShawn. LaShawn loves Kenya. She won't give him the time of day. And he stays right down the street from Corey. Now, this new girl moves in the hood because she was being such a hoe. Her daddy couldn't deal with her, whatever. So he sent her to go live with her auntie and her cousins, and she can go to school over there. They had to get her out of the school. She had slept with like damn near the whole school. And they had to send her away. And they sent her to this hood. Why? That's like, I don't know what the auntie told her. Like, I can protect her and make sure she goes to school. She was in eighth grade. I can't remember that girl's name, but because she's in eighth grade, I would know her. So she goes to the school up there in eighth grade or whatever, and all the guys are drooling over this girl. She's a really pretty girl. She looked way older. Like she looked like she should be in high school. And she's got the boobs and she comes walking down, got the long, pretty, like she looked like she was black Filipino type shit, almost. Real pretty girl, pretty hair and stuff. And but she's young. And you could just tell she's young. Even though she probably looked like a freshman and senior in high school, she was young. So they sent her down to she had to walk back to her house. Soon as she walked back to the house, it'd be like guys just following her in the hood, just going to her house. They trying to, and if they can't get in, they be on the porch talking to her through the gate, through the fence, and then auntie come and like swat them away like flies. Go, y'all gotta get them over here. Go, go, go. What I tell you? No, I don't want you talking to no guy in this neighborhood. So, who's the only guy out of all these hood dudes trying to get to this girl in 8th grade? Here's a guy who's got to be 19 at the most, or probably 19 or 20, but he's probably about to be 20. He starts sleeping with the 8th grade. He manipulated the family, the auntie. Well, Corey's a good guy. He can tutor you. Corey was, yes, he was salutatorian, and he was smart, book smart or whatever. And he was like, I could teach you math and everything. So Corey, they was like, yeah, Corey's a good kid. Why don't you learn from Corey? Corey starts sleeping with the 8th grader from the very first day. From the very first day, he starts sleeping with the girl from 8th grade. So now Corey is sleeping with an 8th grader. And after he's sleeping with this 8th grader, guess what happened after that? You won't believe it. All of a sudden, he's out there on his porch. Everybody in the whole hood knows. Kenya comes on one side to confront Corey about this because she's like, you just said you wanted to get back up with me and we was going to work something out and this and that, and now you're playing games. He was like, don't get mad at me because you went to California and that white boy played you. He's in there having this conversation with her on the porch. And it was like, why in the world? And I'm just walking down the lane and running into her, and Nisha comes up. It was like, Corey's the destroyer of worlds. He's a toxic individual. And he was like, man, just shut up and go. You just mad because I left you. You kept blowing up my phone over and over again. Get out of here. Nisha was just, this is why I don't like this neighborhood. I ain't got to move. So she runs back home. She goes back home, right? Goes to her house, closes the door. I'm just like, oh my God, the hood. She's mentally broke down. So they go all the way back, get LaShawn Wesley. I don't know where he come from. I guess he just heard this yelling in the whole neighborhood. Kenya going off, and it's like Kenya yelling, Kenya! LaShawn jump up, takes right off. He run down there to see what's going on. He go over there to Corey house, and he was like, yeah, he's up there sleeping with some girl in 8th grade. What? What's wrong with you? Man, she just talking. She mad because that white boy played her. She went in there and moved in with that white boy, right? And then he was like, where's your rent money? You ain't got no job. You just thought he was going to take care of you. You ain't had nothing. And you just went down there and that white dude was like, look, you're going to have to get a job. And then he had a whole nother, he had like 2 other girls he was sleeping with. And she found out and he was like, okay, you're going to have to go back home. Because you ain't got no job. And this girl got a job. She lives here. And you might as well bounce. He's like, she got played. And now the white boy played her. Now she back here crying and begging for me. And she was like, you the one said yesterday you wanted to get up. And now you sleeping with this 8th grader. Man, and then he keep coming in there, man, that's foul what you doing this woman, man. And all that. LaShawn jumps in there, and you want to say Captain Save him, man, he was in there. And Corey's laughing because he was like, dog, this ain't got nothing to do with you. He was like, I don't even understand all this attention. This has nothing to do with you. LaShawn wanted to hit him. He grabbed him, man, because I just don't like the way men do that to women, man. And when you're gonna be with, you got a choice to make. Are you gonna be with him, her? You want to be with that eighth grader? Or you want to be with this girl right here? You got to make a decision right now. I mean it. So I'm tired of you playing with people. He grabbed Corey by the shirt like he was gonna punch him. I said, Jesus Christ. This dude is he's so mad because he won't Kenya so bad. He mad that Corey done messed up all of. I'm sitting back like I can't believe LaShawn about to knock this dude out for Kenya. Oh God. He grabbed him by the shirt. He grabbed him by the shirt. He was about to hit him. He grabbed him by the shirt. Was like, man, I'm telling you, he was like, so she was like, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be me or that girl, that little girl? He was like, man, will y'all please can y'all take her off the porch, please? Can y'all get her out of here? Can y'all please just get her out of here? Oh my God, you gonna still sleep with that eighth grader? Please, can y'all just take her out of here? Take Kenya out of here, please. Please. You like her so much, dude. Take her. Take her. You can have Kenya. Go. Take Kenya and go. Oh my God. It was crazy. The craziest thing I've ever seen. Of course, I think the auntie found out her and Curry was getting down. And next thing you know, I guess she's like, I failed. I'm sending her back. I'm sending her back. She can't stay here. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. But let me get ready to get on Casino for Life and get down. Stay tuned to the Patreon because we got a lot more coming.